I'm fed up with the haters who think they own the truth and can't see what's right in front of their noses. They lower the camera on Jimin while he's singing, a disgusting act of disrespect, and there are still brainless people who justify it. But karma will get them, because Jungkook isn't hiding. He posts the phases of the moon, the same ones Jimin has tattooed on his back, and those who deny Jikook are seething with rage. In the middle of a show, Jimin playfully pats Jungkook, and Jungkook responds with an air kiss and an adoring smile, and yet there are still blind people who say it means nothing. And as if that weren't enough, the mother of a girl Jimin treated with pure love makes a comment that confirms that this man doesn't act, he feels. Stay until the end, because we're going to shut them up and expose the complete hypocrisy. Watch this video closely because the way they treated Jimin is infuriating. He was singing on stage, giving it his all as he always does, but instead of filming him properly, the cameraman simply lowered the camera to the floor so Jimin wouldn't appear on screen. We're all tired of asking for him to be treated with respect and given the bare minimum in terms of production, but something awful like this always ends up happening. It's incredibly upsetting to see such a talented artist, who works so hard to give us a great show, suffer like this. You can clearly see the exact moment the cameraman deliberately lowers the lens to avoid focusing on him while he was performing his part of the song. This raises a million questions, and we can't stay silent while Jimin is disrespected during his own performance. He always gives his all for his fans, and it's not fair that they would do this to him, like lowering the camera for no reason. We need to understand that what's important here isn't just what Jimin wants to show on stage, but that everything he does deserves to be seen and respected equally, and this video clearly shows that they're not doing it right. We can't allow them to continue hiding his work in such an ugly way when he's just making his music for all of us. So, as true fans, we have to take action once and for all, go online, tag the company repeatedly, and leave thousands of comments demanding an explanation. If we don't unite to speak out for Jimin, these disrespectful actions will continue to happen again and again. Moving on to the part that warms our hearts, Jungkook did it again and made us all incredibly happy with his post. It turns out Jungkook shared the phases of the moon on his social media twice in a row, and we all know perfectly well that those are the very same moons that Jimin has tattooed on his back. This isn't a coincidence or a random accident, because love is in the air, and Jungkook always finds a way to show us how he feels. When it comes to Jimin, Jungkook never holds anything back and shows us every day that what they have as a couple is something incredibly real and beautiful. Seeing these repeated moon photos doesn't seem like a simple internet fluke, because the way Jungkook posts these images immediately makes us think of Jimin and his tattoo. Every time Jungkook posts something like this, he shows us how thoughtful he is and how much he likes to remember details that are so special to them. For the entire Jikook community, seeing him post the same thing twice makes it crystal clear that Jimin is always on his mind. It's a beautiful gesture that confirms once again how close they are and that Jungkook isn't afraid to show it. That's why we can't stop watching what they do together and celebrating every time Jungkook shares these photos. It's so clear what's going on between them, and seeing him repost the moon phases photo shows us that the feeling is still as strong as ever. The way he connects with Jimin through these posts fills all of us who support them as a couple with emotion. We still vividly remember that beautiful moment we experienced during the concert, right when they were performing Who on stage. In the middle of the performance, we saw Jimin giving Jungkook some adorable little pats, a detail that made all the fans jump for joy. And when Jungkook felt that touch and started to lose his temper, he ended up doing exactly what he does best, smiling so sweetly and letting himself be completely swept away by Jimin's flirtatious gestures in front of the entire audience. We all know perfectly well why that special, affectionate moment happened on screen. Right at that very moment, Jungkook blew a little kiss with that mischievous attitude he always displays when Jimin is close by. When the two of them are on stage together, Jungkook loves to play those kinds of pranks to get Jimin's attention and make him smile. Seeing that exchange of glances and playful gestures confirms once again how much they enjoy sharing every second of their performances together. For all of us who love Jikook, seeing them having fun and flirting in that moment was a pure joy that we can't stop reliving. It's obvious how much fun they have together and how that beautiful chemistry flows so naturally while they sing. Jungkook's smile when he receives Jimin's playful pats and responds with that mischievous kiss shows how much they love each other and how connected they always are. There are connections so deep between two people that they truly don't need any explanation for everyone to understand. Yesterday, once again, we saw the Jikook boys sitting side by side, and the beautiful intimacy between them speaks volumes. What they convey when they're together is so natural and transparent that even those who don't support the couple can notice the huge difference in their behavior, which is why it bothers them so much to see them so close. It's simply wonderful to see them interact in such a lovely way, laughing together and looking so happy after all the hard work of the show. Being together after working so hard is incredibly relaxing for both of them, and they truly deserve it because they are our beloved couple. They have every right in the world to live their lives peacefully, to enjoy the affection they have for each other, and to be deeply happy together without having to answer to anyone or hide their love from others. Each person is the master of their own life and feelings, so it fills us with pride to see them moving forward with such happiness and freedom. As fans who always support them, it warms our hearts to see them together, caring for each other, and doing so much good for one another. We wish Jikook all the happiness in the world, because they deserve to live their relationship to the fullest, smiling and sharing beautiful moments like the ones they gave us yesterday. Olivia's mother, the little girl with whom Jimin had a beautiful and loving interaction, left a heartfelt comment on a video to publicly thank him for everything he did for her family. She wrote with genuine emotion, words that touched us all deeply, "Thank you so much, Jimin. She's my daughter and she loves you very much. I love you too. Thank you for giving her such beautiful and loving moments." This gesture from Jimin demonstrates how sweet, humane, and attentive he is with children, filling this little girl's life with immense joy and creating a wonderful memory she will never forget. In her touching message, the mother continued, recounting with great emotion how happy and excited the children were after sharing that unique moment. She and her friends were incredibly excited and wouldn't let go of their gifts, staying up until 2 a.m. They are true little angels and haven't had many opportunities to go out and have fun in the last year. Knowing that Jimin was able to brighten the lives of these children who had been going through a difficult time shows us the enormous heart he has and the beautiful light he always radiates to everyone around him. The mother concluded her message explaining how much it meant to them to be at that important and special concert. They were invited to see BTS because they are fans and know many of the songs. Although they should have been asleep by 9 p.m., they stayed up waiting for Butter so they could sing along with you until the end. That they made such an effort just to sing with Jimin demonstrates the beautiful impact he has on his younger fans. Seeing this level of sweetness and empathy from Jimin perfectly reminds us why Jungkook and all of us admire him so much every day of our lives. He is a boy full of light who doesn't hesitate for a second to give his sincere affection to those who need it most, showing that his beauty goes far beyond the stage lights. As fans who closely follow their every step alongside Jungkook, seeing them share that same noble and dedicated heart towards others confirms that they are exceptional beings who deserve all the respect, protection, and happiness in the world for the enormous positive impact they bring to our lives. It's impossible not to feel a great emotion seeing how these moments of pure kindness reflect the values and nobility that Jimin conveys both on and off stage. The way he dedicated his time and energy to making Olivia and her friends happy shows that unique sensitivity that has always characterized him in the public eye. For the community that unconditionally supports Jikook, seeing the warmth with which Jimin acts reaffirms exactly why Jungkook feels such deep admiration for him and why they both build such a beautiful and protective environment around each other. These kinds of stories demonstrate that the impact of their music and presence goes far beyond entertainment, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of those who need it most. Jungkook went to Google Gemini, and we honestly don't know how to survive such an exciting moment. During his appearance, Jungkook directly asked the tool, "I want to do what I love for a long, long time. Planning a safe trip is my new normal. Let's go and see what you can do." Watching this man speak openly about motorcycles, safety, and freedom, all while sporting that gorgeous face of his, makes it completely impossible for any passionate fan to remain calm in front of the screen. We love seeing Jungkook doing and sharing the things he truly loves in his daily life. Seeing that special sparkle in his eyes, that enormous passion he feels for motorcycles, and that sincere desire to continue living his passions for many, many years is something that completely melts our hearts. Jungkook has absolutely no idea of the impact and immense emotion he evokes in his fans every time he appears like this, looking so handsome, super focused on what he's doing, and hoping that afterward we'll all go back to living our lives normally, which is simply impossible. For all of us who follow Jikook, seeing Jungkook so full of life, confident, and focused on his personal interests fills us with immense joy. We know perfectly well how much Jimin values Jungkook's freedom and joy, so seeing Jungkook express himself with such naturalness and enthusiasm shows us how well he feels. Seeing Jungkook share his dreams of traveling safely and enjoying his passions for a long time demonstrates the maturity and serenity with which he envisions his future. That authentic and passionate way of being is precisely what captivates millions of people and what makes his connection with Jimin so special and admired by all of us. Every time he chooses to show this personal and enthusiastic side of himself, he gives us one more reason to continue supporting him unconditionally, celebrating his freedom, his happiness, and every step he takes on and off stage. That spark of enthusiasm he projects when talking about his travels and future goals reflects the tranquility of someone who knows exactly what he wants for his life and how to protect what matters most to him. For the fan community that analyzes each of his appearances, seeing Jungkook so focused on building lasting and secure memories is a clear sign of his professional and personal growth. Knowing that Jimin shares the same vision of caring for what they love and enjoying the journey with freedom makes us admire even more the connection between them, giving us fans one more reason to celebrate the authenticity of their bond and continue supporting them with the same affection as always. Furthermore, it's incredibly inspiring to see how consistently Jungkook expresses his desire to maintain a healthy, active, and adventurous lifestyle with the people he values most. When she mentions wanting to do what she loves for a very long time, she's not just talking about her career on stage, but also about her personal life. The organization Heroes for Children shared a truly heartwarming video showing several children and their families enjoying a unique opportunity by attending the BTS concert in Arlington, Texas. Thanks to the generous support of United Healthcare, these children were able to experience a magical night filled with music, laughter, and immense excitement in a safe and unforgettable environment. Moments of this magnitude demonstrate the immense power of music to transform lives, create unforgettable memories, and bring pure happiness to those who need and deserve it most. It was simply a beautiful and incredibly special night for each of these children and their families, an event that left an indelible mark on their hearts. All of us who follow the group feel profound gratitude for all the love, empathy, and warmth they constantly give us, not only Jimin and Jungkook with their beautiful individual gestures, but the entire BTS band in every step they take. It is thanks to their sincere dedication and the positive impact of their songs that so many people around the world have found comfort, motivation, and a better quality of life during difficult times. For the entire Jikook fan community, seeing Jimin and Jungkook as part of a group with such noble values fills our hearts with immeasurable pride. It brings us immense joy to know that the love they radiate as a couple and as artists goes hand in hand with such a beautiful cause of social aid and empathy towards others. We can only truly say thank you to BTS for existing, because through their art and such humane actions as this, they demonstrate to us every day the importance of spreading light, hope, and genuine affection in every corner of the world. This type of initiative reaffirms with absolute clarity that BTS's purpose completely transcends the boundaries of traditional entertainment, becoming a true refuge for millions of people. The sensitivity they show towards families and children is a living reflection of the sincere feelings that each member cultivates in their daily lives. As fans who closely admire the beautiful union between Jimin and Jungkook, it comforts us to see how that same love, respect, and care they have for each other expands to touch and heal the lives of so many people who need a smile. Knowing that we live in a time when a musical group can have such a profound human impact motivates us to continue supporting them unconditionally in every project. The generosity they show on stage translates into real moments of happiness for those going through difficult times, demonstrating that their message is authentic and transparent. We feel incredibly fortunate to accompany Jimin and Jungkook on this journey, celebrating not only their love and unparalleled chemistry, but also the enormous hearts they share with the rest of the world. Seeing these boys' smiles as they sing their hearts out at the concert reminds us that BTS's legacy is built on a foundation of kindness, respect,